Hello and welcome. It's always a good time when you're talking to the cool and sassy Sara Ali Khan.
Thank you, ma'am.
So, I mean, are your shelves weighed down with trophies now? Best Debutante of the Year and all that's happening?
No. There's a lot of weight and hopefully many more to come and then it can get weighed down. It's too soon now.
But the way things are going, it's likely you'll need to have a separate room full of shelves.
No, I have to tell you that I think that I have been given a lot of love and a lot of appreciation from a lot of people and I'm very, very thankful for that.
So IFAs, where it was like a debutante ball for you, wasn't it? It was like your first IFA professionally, though you have traveled with your dad on a couple of occasions.
Yes, I have.
So first IFA memory, any starstruck moment?
I mean, it was starstruck moments have happened earlier only, but it was so special because I think it's the first time that IFAs come home. It's the first time that I was nominated. It's the first time that I attended. I was performing, walking the red carpet, all of that, performing the same time as like Ranveer Singh and Madhuri Dixit ma'am and all. So it was amazing.
So what was the live performance like? Any performance anxiety? And I'll tell you a bit about that.
I don't remember the last like 45 seconds before going onto stage. All I remember is like my stomach was like really tight and I was like, I can't breathe. I'm a nervous kind of person. I get very nervous very easily.
Really? But it doesn't seem so.
But I enjoy it. I think that's why. I think that nervousness is great if you know how to channelize it, as long as you're not like freaking out and ripping your hair off, which I'm very close to doing very often. But it's all good, like, you should be nervous and then you go onto stage and it, converts itself into adrenaline and then excitement and then it's done.
And you danced to your dad and mom's like songs,
yes,
so that must have been special.
Yes, it was, because I was very keen on making this like a special thing for me. It was my first performance. And I was like, what can I do to make it even more special? And I said, like, I want a, medley of songs that nobody else can do. And I unfortunately don't have that many of my own songs as yet, hopefully one day I will. So what better way than paying a small tribute to mom and dad. So
but you had said, as a child, you loved dancing to numbers by other actors. Did your parents' playlist ever feature in those dance numbers?
Yeah. I've loved dancing in general. I don't even think it needed numbers. I used to dance on like Nirma's commercial. Nirma, washing powder, Nirma. Anything you play, I can dance.
So, I mean, Sara, you said you'd always wanted to be an actor even when you were studying.
Yes,
so, do you actually feel you're living the dream or has the, the reality of where you are suddenly has struck you?
I think I'm living the dream. I really, really think I am, I mean, every part of my job, touch wood, and I don't differentiate one from the other, I think performing on IFA, doing an interview, doing a scene, doing a song, it's all part of my job and I love all of it. I think that I'm so truly, truly thankful and privileged to be in the situation that I'm in. I've always dreamt to do this all my life. And like there are moments, nowadays where I wake up in the morning and I'm like, what do I have to do? And it's, either getting ready for a song or getting ready for a shoot or flying to Delhi for an interview to talk to you. And all of it is just so exciting and I'm so grateful for it.
So you don't want any downtime on or anything?
Honestly, very honestly, I don't like it. I'm a very restless person and I like having a full schedule because I just don't know what to do with free time. Oh. I mean, every now and then, of course, it's great to have a balance, like there are moments where if you've shot like 10 days in a row, you're more than happy to spend Sunday sitting at home with mom and eating ghar ka khana. But more than that, I don't want right now.
I know what's really interesting about you is someone who has the ability to laugh at herself. You make fun of yourself. I mean, is that the way you are? And a lot of people have two selves. One, what they portray to people, and one is their public self, one is their private self. So in Sara, is it the same?
See, I'm a cheap deal that way because you get what you have and you have what you get. That's it. There's really not much more to it. And I think that, it's a lot of people have given me undue credit for being real and being myself, but I think that actually I'm the coward because anybody that does it otherwise requires a lot of guts, man, because you have to keep putting it up. Then every interview, every public appearance, you have to be that version of yourself. That's very stressful. I think it's just best to be who you are and then it's easy to maintain, And I've grown up with a single mother, who's always advocated just being confident and honest to who you are because more than anything else, the job that we do, they're rolling cameras around us all the time. You will get caught if you're any less than 100% honest. And why would you be?
And that's something that's so endearing about you. And it was a spectacular 2018. 2 films that did phenomenally well. So you managed to get the critical acclaim and you got the commercial acclaim also so soon. And now this year, we have seen you working on 2 sequels. What is it about you and sequels?
Listen, I don't know. I really don't know. We'll have to ask David sir and Imtiaz sir what it is about sequels. But again, like you said, they're both very different kind of films.
Yeah.
And I'm very lucky and privileged to be able to be in this situation, because my favorite, there's not one thing that I can, pinpoint at, but I think the favorite thing for me about my job in general is that it allows you to live so many different lives so honestly and so truthfully, And I can't tell you how being in Delhi or Himachal Pradesh with Imtiaz sir, or being on like a colorful set with David sir, they're worlds apart in terms of experience, and they are both so fulfilling. So I'm really so privileged to be able to be in this place, and I can't wait for next year, because in the first 6 months of next year, hopefully both these films will come, and hopefully people will enjoy them like
I'm sure they will. And I think there's an invisible genie, because I remember you saying in an interview to me you wanted to work with Kartik Aaryan and Varun Dhawan.
I say this, I actually say this, that I could have asked for anything, because I've sat at promotions at the risk of offending Sushant and Ranveer, and gone on and on about Kartik Aaryan and Varun Dhawan, Kartik Aaryan and Varun Dhawan, and here I am being like, is this really happening? So yeah, those moments do happen, but
कौन है जल्दी बोल दो.
अरे क्या बोलूं, कुछ भी बोल दूंगी हो जाएगा, नहीं बोलना, कोई भी बस मिस्टर भंसाली आ जाए.
Granted.
Yeah.
Granted. Okay, so how is Love Aajkal different from the one with your father? Are we going to see something totally different?
See, I don't want to tell you too much yet, but it's been a very, I think working with Imtiaz sir is just a very, very enriching experience, You live so truthfully and so wholly the life that he wants you to, and the life that he's envisioned for you. And I just think that it's a film made with a lot of dedication and love, And it's based on what love is in today's day and age. So that's all I'll say right now.
But for this generation, what is Love Aajkal? How do you define? क्योंकि हमारे टाइम में तो बहुत different था.
बहुत different है, लेकिन मुझे लगता है हर इंसान के लिए ये अलग है. And I think that's something that we are trying to talk about amongst other things. But if you ask me, just generally, love is so diverse for different people. But I think that more than anything in today's day and age, it's just rare also, to some degree. Then placing it in the correct time. But I think balance is key in today's day and age. Whether you're talking to me about romantic love, love for food, love for your friends, love for your career, the idea is to strike balance in general.
I agree.
And remember to love yourself first, because without that, all of it is empty.
But as a young girl, are you the one who wears a heart on her sleeve, or are you one of those very practical romantics?
I think a very fun combination of both. I know when to use the brain, I know when to use the heart. Brain for everything but my job, heart for my job.
Awesome!
So, yeah.
I'd coolie number with Varun, how's that going?
It is a dream. Varun Dhawan is a crazy person, and it is just such a blast to work with him. He's such a riot of energy, and especially in songs, one will see him rehearse and you'll already be scared because it's Varun Dhawan, and then you see him in a take and I'm like, oh my god, how am I going to match that level of energy? But whether it's David sir or Varun, it's so encouraging to work with them, and it's really been touch wood a blast.
So as we wrap up, what would you want to steal from your 4 co-stars? Ranveer Singh.
Ranveer Singh, what would I want to steal from Ranveer Singh? His wardrobe.
From Sushant?
His collection of books.
Kartik.
The physics is not my favorite, but maybe someone like political science I'll borrow.
Kartik.
His hair.
And Varun.
I could use some of it. Varun, his energy.
And thank you so much. So, how desi at heart are you?
Fully. From besan laddu to white chicken curry, I'm as desi as it gets.
Thank you so much, Sara. And well, God bless you. More power to you. Keep entertaining us.
Thank you.